in this video, we will again discussing the central tendencies, but this time for group data. A recap, last video I have discussed the central tendencies for ungroup data, the mean, median, and the mode. I will only discuss the mean. I will only discuss how to get the mean for group data. So I have here steps on how to get the mean for group data. And also in my previous video, I have already discussed how to get these class boundaries or the class. Okay, we will proceed. First, how to get the mean for group data. But before that, we will be familiarizing the formula for group data. So we have again the mu or mean is equals to summation of f, that is for frequency, times x m or the midpoint divided by n or the population. So now we will proceed on the steps how to get the mean for group data. So I have here an example for class boundaries or class. So we have 53 to 63, first class. Second class or group is 64 to 74, 75 to 85, 86 to 96, 97 to 107, 108 to 118. If you will observe, our class width is 11. 53 minus 63, that is 11. Now, this is a given data. So, in a first group, 53 to 63, we have frequency of 6. 64 to 74, we have a frequency of 12. 75 to 85, we have the frequency of 25. And 86 to 96, we have a frequency of 18. And 97 to 107, we have the frequency of 14. On the class 108 to 118, we have 5. So, in total, we have a population of 80. Now, we will proceed on the steps on how to get the group mean. First, we need to find the midpoint for each class. So, we will allot table for or column for the midpoint or the XM. So, how to get the midpoint? Simple. All we have to do is to add the lower limit and the higher limit. So we need to add 53 plus 63 and it will be divided into 2. So we have 58. Next, we also have 64 plus 74 divided by 2, that is 69. If you will observe, our class width is 11. And the distance between lower limit, first class lower limit and the second class lower limit is 11. If you will observe, there is a pattern here. So we will have 58 minus 69. We have, you're correct. The distance between the first class and the second class is 11. So we can add 11 to get the midpoint for the third class. Or simply, you have an option to add 75 plus 85 divided by 2. So on and so forth. But if you have limited time, you can do an addition on these particular values. So 69 plus 11, we have 80. Plus 11, we have 91. Plus 11, we have 102. Plus 11, we have 113. So it is simple. We will try if we have the same result. So assuming 75 plus 85 divided by 2, we have 80. Same result with a different procedure. So we have now our midpoint. So the formula says summation of f times midpoint or xm divided by n. So what shall we do? We will have to form another column for the frequency times midpoint. So you can multiply using the Excel 6 times 58. If you are not familiar with Excel, each cell has an assigned letter on the horizontal and numbers on the vertical to locate the value that you are trying to compute. So if you observe K5, so we have here on the K column and on a vertical, now we have on the 5th cell and on the K cell. So we have K5 times L5, which is here L and 5. So we will have now the value for F times XM. So we have 348. Same process, you can have times this one, okay, 828. Or if you are using Excel, you can copy the formula, no, not the value of 828, but the formula on this particular cell. So drag down, Ctrl V, then we have now the value. Assuming to recheck 25 times 80, so the same, no? So we have the same, no? What I have did is I just copied the formula here, no, up to the bottom to save time. Now I have the value, multiply the frequency by the midpoint for each class, place them in another column. So I have now the value for F times XM or midpoint. So what should we do next is, of course, summation. We need to add all this data. So we have 6,807. 6,807. Okay, so we have here 6,807 divided by how much is our population? We have 80. So 80 is our population. So 6,807 divided by 80, we can use the Excel. Divided by 80, the answer is 85.0875. You have an option to use this 4 decimal point, but make sure that you will be consistent throughout your computation. If you wish, you can also have 2 decimal points. So it's up to you. In the next video, we will be discussing the median for group data. See you soon.